Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, Rockstar have given us some brand new details on expanded and enhanced Grand Theft Auto 5 and standalone GTA Online, and what we can expect coming later this year in 2022. So obviously, earlier in the day, we talked about the big news that Grand Theft Auto 6 is in development. It's well underway. Rockstar is going to be sharing more information soon on the Newswire. But speaking of the Newswire, and in that same post, Rockstar gave us a community update talking about the contract, new details for GTA 5 for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, and more. As they said, as the Grand Theft Auto Online community continues to grow stronger with each passing year, we would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for playing with us across 2021. Whether through the high-speed thrills of Los Santos tuners, chasing down Dr. Dre's lost tracks in the contract, or just causing havoc in free mode with friends, as we enter our third console generation, and with much more to come in 2022 and beyond, here's a look at just some of what's on the way. And we begin with the contract, shortcuts to short trips, and more. Rockstar says the contract brought GTA 5's story into present-day Grand Theft Auto Online, as players helped Franklin Clinton set up his Celebrity Solutions agency and track down hip-hop moguls Dr. Dre's lost unreleased music, along with an array of new gameplay, including security contracts, payphone hits, and the ability to step into the shoes of Franklin Lamar for the short trip, co-op story missions. To ensure everyone can easily experience the fun of short trips, players will soon be able to access short trips directly from the jobs menu without completing the contract story missions, and look for official releases of Dr. Dre's tracks from the contract hitting your favorite music streaming service today. Okay, so that's actually really convenient. So before this update, and we don't know when this is going to roll out, you had to complete the Dr. Dre contract if you wanted to do the short trip stuff with Franklin and Lamar. Well, now that's not going to be the case, and you'll soon quickly be able to access them in the jobs menu without even completing the contract story missions. That is very nice. And if you enjoyed the music from the contract, Dr. Dre and all the other music that was produced for that DLC is going to be available to stream when you're not playing Grand Theft Auto Online as well. So that is very, very convenient. Now, moving on, Rockstar says a new generation for GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Rockstar says, with the Grand Theft Auto 5 community stronger than ever, Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online will come to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S platforms coming this March 15th, bringing the blockbuster open-world experience to players on the latest hardware. We sincerely appreciate the entire community's support over the years as the game now heads into an unprecedented third console generation. GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S feature new graphics modes with up to 4K resolution, up to 60 frames per second, texture and draw distance upgrades, HDR options, and ray tracing, as well as offering the technical advancements of the latest console generation with faster loading times, immersive 3D audio, platform-specific features like advanced haptic feedback, and much more. Wow. So the big news we get out of this is that we finally have a release date for Expanded and Enhanced, and that is going to be March 15th. So March 15th is a Tuesday, which is when we've usually come to expect releases from Rockstar. So that's obviously awesome. We're just basically a month away from the game coming out. And it's going to feature new graphics modes, which is really cool. I wonder what those are going to be. Something higher than Ultra or just different settings. 4K resolution, 60 FPS, texture and draw distance upgrades, HDR options, ray tracing, and technical advancements of the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. So giving you things like faster loading times, better audio, and platform-specific features like advanced haptic feedback, and much more. So that will be very exciting to dive into on March 15th when those games do arrive. And there's a little bit more. PS4 and Xbox One players eager to continue their journey on the newest generation of hardware will be able to transfer both their story mode progress and their current GTA Online progress and progression to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S with a one-time migration at launch. So it looks like you're only going to be able to do this once, but the good news is our PS4 and Xbox One characters all their progress, their money, their cars, they're going to be able to come back over to the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. And same with our story mode content, which is really nice. And then they say, plus a new standalone version of GTA Online for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S will debut at launch, available for free for the first 3 months to PlayStation 5 players, making it easier than ever before for new players to experience everything GTA Online has to offer. So very cool. We're not going to have to start from scratch. We're going to have a version of the game that is just online only. I'm sure there'll be lots of benefits and features to that as well. And it's going to be available for free for the first 3 months. So March, April, May, maybe a little bit into June for PlayStation 5 players. That is so convenient. And then last but not least, they talk about improvements to GTA Online, where they said Grand Theft Auto Online for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S also introduces a range of improvements, including the ability to skip the GTA 5 story mode prologue before entering online, and an all-new GTA Online tutorial. New GTA Online players will now enter the Career Builder with instant access to their choice of one of 4 illicit businesses: biker, executive, nightclub owner, or gun runner, and a sizable GTA money windfall to help select a property, high-end vehicle, and the firepower required to kickstart their enterprise. And returning players will also have the option to restart their character and take advantage of the Career Builder at any time. The PS5 and Xbox Series X and S versions of GTA Online also include the new Hal's Special Works Auto Shop located within the LS Car Meet, which will allow players to upgrade select vehicles, 5 new vehicles and 5 existing at launch, for elite driving performance that takes full advantage of the upgraded power of the new console hardware. So holy smokes, a lot to dive into there. And we begin with the fact that you can skip the prologue, so no more dealing with Trevor and Michael in the snow of North Yankton. Now you can just go straight to online, where you'll be greeted with a brand new tutorial. Yay, that one was far outdated. I wonder what this one will bring about. And they talk about the Career Builder, which will give you instant access to either a biker club business, an executive business, which I'm assuming is going to give you the office, the nightclub owner, obviously owning a nightclub, or gun running, owning a bunker. And with that, you're going to be getting free money to help you get a property, a high-end vehicle, and weapons. And returning players can have the option to restart their career, start from zero, and take advantage of this. That's actually kind of cool. We'll definitely be diving into the Career Builder and everything that has to offer. And then they talk about a new custom shop, or a new auto shop, Hal's Special Works, that's going to be inside the LS Car Meet, which will allow us to upgrade vehicles. There's going to be at least 5 new cars and then 5 existing vehicles to get elite driving performance upgrades. That'll be super cool. I wonder what those are going to be about. The only thing other than that Rockstar has shown us are these 2 screenshots right here. This first is of our man Hal. He's standing in front of the LS Car Meet, and you guys can see there. It looks like those are some brand new liveries for the vehicles that he's got applied. Now, it looks like all of these are existing cars. Like you can see the Pfister Astron in the back. We'll dive into these screenshots in much more depth a little bit later. I would imagine we'll get a good variety of vehicles, supercars, sports cars, etc. But again, you can see the liveries there. You can see he's in front of the LS Car Meet. So that's our first screenshot right there. And our second screenshot is of this vehicle right here, which you guys can see. This is one of Hal's specific liveries, Hal's Special Works. So I'm very, very excited for all of the changes coming to GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Expanded and enhanced is right around the corner, and this has me incredibly excited for all that is to come, and hopefully all that's to reveal in the lead up to Expanded and Enhanced coming out. So I would, of course, love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think about these new details for Expanded and Enhanced GTA 5 and standalone Grand Theft Auto Online. What are you most excited for? What are you least excited for? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.